Alrighty, time to fight Mannfred von Carstein with Lord Skrolk. Look at those armies. Spice tunes, just like Frank Herbert said. Yeah. Bringing a Banshee. I don't like Banshees. They're frustrating. A lot of skeletons. I don't like that either. But I've got chevroned clan rats with swords and shields, so yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. Plus the hell pit and the double warp lightning cannon. Gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting match, this one, whenever it wants to load. I need a new computer. Alright, let's go. Pardon me. I decided to park all the way back here with the warp lightning cannons. Just the front line of clan rats, range behind it. Got my leadership up here. Storm vermins to protect the artillery, and a hell pit abomination in the middle because I don't want to smack him with my own fire. Meanwhile, my opponent brings 4 lots of crypt horrors, which pretty interesting idea. I get it. Direwolves out on the far flank. They're going to try and come all the way around. Ooh, I got a lot of concentrated fire coming in. 4 lots of fellbats, graveguard, skeleton warriors, zombies, and Mannfred von Carstein, as well as what was it? The unholy lodestone. So he's looking to what does the unholy lodestone do again? It heals, doesn't it? Yeah, he's gonna replenish hit points. He's gonna give them that vigor mortis. Yeah. So I wasted a bunch of artillery fire on these graveguard for absolutely no reason, because that's just how I roll. But I think at this point I realized that I was being silly, so it's time to go after Mannfred on his zombie dragon. Or not. Seems we're targeting the unholy lodestone. I guess that I consider that a high priority because, you know, I don't need that healing up their zombie units. It's bad enough that they just don't break, you gotta crumble them and all that sort of nonsense. But if they're just being healed constantly and Mannfred's just continually just raising more and more, it's so annoying. At this point he figures, nah, I'm not dealing with that. Time to get back. Time to get back and send the chaff out. You know, well, not the zombies, I would, but, you know, skeleton warriors, fair enough. It would suck to be part of an unholy lodestone, or a corpse card I should say. Big artillery fire right there. I'm just sitting back, just letting him come to me. He's keeping all his flying units in the back here. I guess he's afraid that I'm going to start targeting them, but he's going to have to get close at some point because, I mean, he's all over the place, and this isn't going to turn out good. I'm nice and tight. This corpse card is nearly done for. I mean, it's healing, but it can't take too many more hits, like extremely concentrated fire. Slingers are now starting to do their thing, wearing these guys down. Be better if it was the zombies, but, you know. What have they got? They got bronze shields, so I'm not that fussed about it. Direwolves waiting on the flanks, so I decided to use these night runners to, you know, try and wear them off. And here we go, chaff versus chaff. Meanwhile, the fellbats flying above, getting ready to descend on my artillery and my range units, and that's not going to be fun. Meanwhile, I got rid of the corpse cart. That's no longer a concern of mine, so I need to start finding something more to focus on. Meanwhile, my front line is just getting hammered right here with these crypt horrors, so I need to give him a little bit more support. Some clan rats, he's doing the same, some zombies, you know. It's going to be that time now to start casting and summoning. There we go, he's got the Liber Bubonicus, that's wearing him down, concentrating all of my artillery fire on him. Meanwhile, my Hell Pit Abomination is just sitting in the back here. I don't really need him just yet. I don't want to send him out, because you never know, because Mannfred might want to come in and try and attack the artillery, but, you know, at some point you have to. Is that going to be some more zombies? Oh my god, there's just so many zombies. Die wolves trying to do their thing, but you know, oh, they might, yeah, they're pushing through. It's finally some summons of my own. And they've collapsed this entire side of the battle. But Mannfred's hurting. Banshee's coming in. Banshee's going to start trying to attack Skrolk. And thankfully Skrolk does do magic damage, so it can lay a bit of a whooping. But, yeah, the assassin not so much. Storm Vermin are supporting these, this artillery here who is, trying to get back into the fight. My range units are doing what they can to just wear them down. Hellpit Abominations decided to start coming in, and they're going to start taking the fight to these Crypt Horrors, which I think it's actually got the upper hand in this particular fight. They're not really anti-large. These Crypt Horrors are starting to just crumble more and more. I guess they've just taken atrocious damage over time. Finally, Mannfred's coming down, and he's just gonna lay waste to my artillery. That's it. Get out of here, rats. That's what he's saying, but hopefully the Storm Vermin can just, do enough damage to him and just hold him in place long enough so this artillery can get off some good shots. Skrolk and the Assassin, they're running around doing their thing, trying to support whatever pockets of infantry that they can, blessed with filth being used. Summons, but graveguards, zombies, skeletons, Crypt Horrors. Liber Bubonicus, though, I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to just stop him from, just being a threat. And, I'm now focusing some of this range fire on him. He gets hit with the Warp Lightning Cannon. His HP is going down. He's starting to crumble. I don't think Mannfred can survive much longer, and soon we're just going to see this dragon fall to the ground. Any second now. Rock's coming in. He tries one last time to, breathe that breath, but let's watch him nosedive right next to and in front of everyone. Mannfred's fallen very ungracefully right into the center, and oof. That's all she wrote for that dragon. Mannfred's in here somewhere. Yep, there's his body flying around. God damn, that's a sad fate. But what can you do? Meanwhile, Lord Skrolk, full HP. At this point, it doesn't matter how many Crypt Horrors he has. I've got a Warp Light. Well, no, I don't have Warp Lightning Cannon crews, but I've got more than enough units to handle his Graveguard and Crypt Horrors. This Hellpit Abomination will just run through them all. Rod of Corruption, whatever magic I've got left, was going to be useful. But these zombies, they can't hold forever. I found out very early on that when you deal with the Lord or anything that can summon dead units or support them very quickly, zombie vampire counts, undead units in general, just there's no hope for them. That's it. They're just going to crumble. It'll take a while for these Graveguard because there were so many of them. They did good work, but see 6 feet under, guys. That was a cool match. Again, it's a little harder to deal with flying units when you don't bring a Grey Seer with the Howling Warp Gale, or even a Warlock Engineer. But Skrolk did his thing, 141 kills. Although high kill count against with Skaven against undead units isn't really that impressive, but the boys did good. Equal kills for the Warp Lightning Cannons, and the Storm Vermin did pretty well. So yeah, that was a good match overall. I had fun with that one. Hope you did too.